Mike Jones Beats.
Somebody already got kicked. Dope. Somebody already got kicked. Dope.
Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing cuckoo, and get thrown out the conversation. Throw up 2 fingers and tell them, please don't keep the drama away. Bye. Donate to the cause and hit the cash app. And if you ain't got it, them likes are free. Go and smash that. BBN, hit that with a hashtag. Sick with the content, come around and need a hazmat. Jack Frost, yeah, you dudes need to back off. You got the work around here, yeah, we all tip our hats off. Keep the same name, that's what you point for. But if you coming back in, put a 2.0. Big bags, and you asking what they heavy for. Foot and ass be going hella crazy with the petty wars. Good conversation, that's what we be really ready for. Good conversation like being on the bottom of a heavy whore. Nah, why niggas be like that? Unsubscribe and tell them, yo, hey, I'll be right back. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing.
Yeah, bags. We just kicked that guy straight out the door. We don't got time for that. We hold those over here. Who the fuck is that dude? Hold on. Can we get bags in the chat? Y'all don't see it, but somebody got hit with bags. Can we get all the bags? BBN, Jack Frost. What's up? Did you notice how we turned it over right then? It was right on the orange bead. Shout out to that shit. Real quick, I forgot to close this window. It's gonna be loud. Give me 1 second. All of the lights coming in. Alright, so I got good news and bad news. Good news is this. We will be in Philly on Friday. We have a thing that we're doing out there. We're trying to get something else going to bring to the BBN family. So we will be in Philly on Friday working with some individuals that are of like minds. That's the good news. The bad news is that it's that time of month, y'all. For everybody that's been here for any time now, y'all notice that once a month for a couple of months now, we have to take a couple of days off. And we have no choice about this. So tonight, there will be no Tonight Show. Pardon me. Tonight, there will be no Tonight Show. I have no, there's nothing I could do to control that. There's nothing I could do to control that. Just so we could be clear. There will be no Tonight Show tonight. There's nothing I could do to control that. Also, there might not be a morning coffee tomorrow. At some point, I'm going to be trying to upload content. I'm not sure which content I'm going to be trying to upload. I'm not going to be here. I have to be somewhere else, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to record and actually make any content on YouTube anyway. But we're going to stay on IG. So anybody that follows us on IG, stay on IG. We will be on IG. Okay, I finally get that reference, the Chris Pratt low reference. Nice. So stay on IG. Also, I want to say, I know we're doing the right thing and we're going in the right direction, because the first comment in here, whether y'all saw it or not, well, I know y'all didn't see it because it was blocked already because of the words that the individual used. The first comment today was the trolls. So I know for a fact that we're doing the right thing and we're going in the right direction, because if we wasn't going in the right direction and if we weren't doing things that was good over here, the trolls wouldn't waste their time. So, I'm trying to get all of this fucking light out of the damn thing. Okay, what the hell? So shout out to that. Shout out to being on the right path. With that being said, we're looking at $5 to $10 drops to the Cash App. I haven't been saying that. I'm gonna explain something. That helps me get into the rhythm. All right, because at the end of the day, even when y'all doing drops, it just helps me get into the rhythm to say that. So don't feel away. Okay, I need for people to not feel away. That's just something that we say on this channel. It helps me get into the rhythm. It helps me get into the flow. Also, we need $5 to $10 drop. Cash apps. I'm just saying. With that also being said, let's go over drops last night. I don't think we really had any. It is what it is. Let's go over the drops last night, and then let's get to the show immediately. I wanted to have a open discussion today, and the reason why I wanted to have an open discussion is because I wanted to know how you guys felt. Did y'all want to talk about some of these topics that are extremely divisive? Do you want to talk about some of these topics that might be, or do y'all want to talk about something that might be a little bit more upbeat? I was hoping we could talk about something a little bit more upbeat. It's the morning, and I like to have the positive conversations early in the morning, and I don't like putting y'all to bed depressed neither. But we got to discuss certain topics at some point. I prefer to be able to discuss these topics when we're having a positive thing going on. Anyway, drop from yesterday. Shout out to GT Massive with the $20 drop. Shout out to GT Massive again with the $20 drop. And shout out to Net Stars Live with the $5 drop. I did not mean to say the denominations. That was an accident. All that being said, also, our family from overseas, if you're going to do drops, do not send them to Cash App. Do not send them to PayPal. Send them to the Super Chat. Our family from across seas, always send your, if you playing in francs, send it to the Super Chat. The exchange rate is incredible. With that being said, let's do roll call real quick and then let's get into the show. What up, Sons to Fathers TV? Salute. Also, I want to remind everybody, starting Monday, the only comments I'm going to be reading, the only people that I'm going to be calling out during roll call is going to be the people that's part of the green team. If you're not part of the green team, if you're not a member of the channel, don't come in here and complain that I'm not reading your comments. You got other content creators that don't read 0 comments. Copy? I know you're going to come in and complain, but every single person that reads the comics copied off of my platform. Let's just be clear on that. Anybody that sits in there and read comics copied off of this platform. This platform was doing it first. So don't come in here and tell me which comments I have to read and don't have to read. If you ain't part of the green team, starting Monday, we are not reading your comments. Unless you've just been here and you've been grandfathered in and we fuck with you like that. So take your chances. I'm just saying. Shout out to Sons of Fathers TV. Says, yeah, what up to the business? He's dropping all of them for us. Shout out to BBNNETWORK, trying to remind people to hit that like button. Please hit that like button. What up, James S? So you see his smoking feet. What up, Chris Pratlow? I watched that show like a mug. You have no idea. 2 of my favorite shows that ever come on, just so we can be clear, 2 of my favorite shows that ever come on any type of television is The Wire and Deadwood. Those are 2 of my favorite shows. I could watch The Wire and Deadwood, wire to wire, anytime. Like, I just, like that, those are my shows. Alright, just so we can be clear. I love them shows. What up, Bree Powell? The sniper! Skip mad people. What up, Liberty Hazelton? How you doing, my brother? Who else we got up in here? New York, Nikki. How you doing, baby girl? You asking me if I heard about what's going on with Disco Bowler. I'm gonna explain something, right? When I start, I'm not necessarily discussing those topics. Don't know enough about that to talk about that. That's 1. 2, whenever you discuss those topics, the arguing people come over and they want to argue with you. I got other things I'm doing. I don't really care to deal with the arguing people. So shout out to them. All Alright? I'm not on that type of time. There's things that I want to do that doesn't involve me sitting on the internet all day arguing with people. Shout out to that shit though. So if I talk about that type of topics, and it wouldn't be nothing for me to find out anything going on with that, I'm going to have the arguing people coming over here and they're going to want to argue with me. I don't want to do that. I got other ideas that I want to do in my life. I don't want to be spending the time aging myself on YouTube because I'm going back and forth with a guy and we both talking about a thing and we taking it way too personal. I don't got time for that. So I'm not going to be discussing the disco baller thing, but I'm pretty sure that there are other content creators that they are discussing it, and that's what they're into. I want to discuss other topics, especially topics that we could discuss and hopefully change people's minds and save a couple lives. With that being said, shout out to DSTN. Ain't nobody calling you Dustin. I don't care what your wife says. Who else we got up in here? Keenan Romney. How you doing, my brother? Deontay Watts. It back, Lord. It finally back. What up, Just 2.0? He said, I need some Brooklyn merch. I'll link you. Hit me up. Native Son says, hey, Jack, what was the show with the Kevin robot again? That was Final Space. Hold on, I'll show you. It's so funny. It's so funny as shit, man. It's sad and funny at the same time. It's about these people that they just love each other and every single thing keeps happening. I don't want to tell you no more. It's like that's the backdrop, but it's just really a good show, and it's a fucking cartoon. It comes on fucking Cartoon Network. Shout out to that. Image. Let me just get an image. Boom. This is it. Final Space. Check it out. It's funny as hell. This is one of the great things about having HBO. HBO. What's the name of that damn thing? HBO Max. It's one of the dope things about having HBO Max. HBO Max has the jump off where you can see all of the Adult Swim TV shows. This is it. Final Space. It's funny as hell. Kevin is between his legs. You see the thing that's between his legs looking up? That's Kevin. He's annoying as shit. Who else we got up in here? What up, Ron Durr? How you doing? What up, Mark Hernandez? This shit is funny, man. I don't know what to tell you. What up, New York urban legend Monica Kendra Whitehead? How y'all doing? King Slayer. Once again, if you're not green by Monday, don't be upset if I do not call your name. Shout out to BQ Mommy. Everybody say what's up to my sister-in-law, whose house I plan on coming over to today. Text me and let me know if that's cool. What up, Dave Brown? Alright, so real quick also, I don't say this enough, so I got to get back to saying this. I don't say this enough, so I got to get back to saying this. $5 to $10 drops at Cash App. DSCS said that show's retarded. That show's funny as shit. Yes, it's funny as hell. It's funny. It's funny. What up, Gino, for show? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope everything is going well. Alright, so I want to have a discussion. I want to know what you guys want to talk about. So y'all talk about what y'all give us a topic that y'all want to discuss. Excuse me, my fucking nose is itching like hell. I fucking hate allergy season. What up, TG? I'm pretty sure TG just waiting to be divisive about something. Shout out to you. For everybody that don't know, LeBron James took down a tweet yesterday. We can start with here. That's where we'll start. Does anybody know about that? LeBron James took down his tweet yesterday. Who else knows about that? Let's start there. LeBron James tweeted something and took it down. Who knows about that? I'm going to tell you what I believe happened. Okay. Okay, I see why I haven't been posting you. Okay. What up, B Goody? James S. said LeBron James posted a video yesterday. Come on, man. We not calling people names. Take that shit down. I can't take it down without putting you on block. LeBron James took down a tweet yesterday. I'll tell you what happened. So LeBron James, upon hearing that the young girl had got killed by the police officer, LeBron James said, "You're next." First of all, he's not next. You know who's next? Kim Potter. Kim Potter's next. That's one LeBron. So you fucked up. Just off the scrimp of that. Kim Potter's next, LeBron James. Not her. Alright? Let's just keep it as not him. Let's just keep it a stack. We don't even know this guy's name yet. We know Kim Potter's name. Kim Potter's next. I just want to be clear on that because LeBron James tweets out, "You're next," and he tweets out a picture of the dude with the damn armband on his hand. Some people in here were saying this yesterday. I didn't want to lend to it. I just let y'all talk and I ain't say nothing. I didn't want to speak on it. But chances are he's not going to get charged. We literally had that whole show last night because chances are he's not going to get charged. You want to know why? For all of the reasons why people were saying he shouldn't get charged. The young girl had a knife. She was swinging it around wildly. She could have stabbed somebody and injured them. I would have hoped that he would have used something else other than a gun, but he did have to remove the threat to the other civilians' lives. That's a fact. And this is why last night we were not talking about the police officer. Last night we was talking about all of the things that could have happened before the police officer actually arrived that could have changed the situation. That's why that's what we were discussing. Because I'm tired, and I get it though. Believe me, I get it. When I tell you I get it, I get it. 100%. I get it. But the fact of the matter is this. Once again, I'm going to repeat what I'm saying. The whole entire reason why we had the show last night was because before the show came on, when I first heard about this situation, realized that there's a better than good chance that the officer would not get charged. That's why the show last night was talking about all of the things that could have happened or should have happened before the officer even got there to prevent this tragedy. So if you saying that in the show last night, you're telling me that this is what's going to happen, that's literally why the show happened. What the fuck? Shout out to Vic Star. We love Vic. She said first. What up, P from Jersey? What the hell? What up, New York Silver Stacker? So, okay, I'm done with that. I'm not going to go over I told you when literally the show was like, what the hell? Anyway, that's why we had the show last night. The officer has to make sure that they protect or secure the scene. And one thing that somebody did say last night was, why didn't the other officers move over there first? And I'm going to still stand to the idea of they had no idea that it was out of control. I don't think the other officers that was there even knew that it was out of control. Everybody was standing around calm. Everybody was standing around calm. So, anyway. So LeBron tweeted out about that officer, "You're next." First of all, LeBron, he's not next. Stop. First of all, way before whatever happens with this dude, right? We still got the Breonna Taylor situation. Did anybody forget about Breonna Taylor? Because I haven't. We still got that situation, don't we? We still got the Breonna Taylor situation. So LeBron, stop. All right? We appreciate you being here with us. Thank you for using your voice. We appreciate you. We hope you keep using your voice. But could we please not tweet out of emotion? You're way too powerful to be tweeting out of emotion. It's going to happen. Right? But LeBron, you're way too powerful to be tweeting out of emotion. Let's go. Let's make sure that Breonna Taylor situation is served up. Right? And we still got Kim Potter. She needs to get her just deserves. Right? Right? So LeBron, stop. Anyway, LeBron took the tweet down. I think it was a little bit too... if y'all noticed, I didn't even post about the tweet. And that's one of the reasons. I thought he was too quick with it. I thought LeBron James was too quick with it. I didn't like that. What did I say when we was in the chat and people started telling us about the situation? I said, let's find out. When we got informed of it, it was during the damn live. And what was I busy saying? I said, let's find out what happened. What up, Efren Aguilera? I said, let's find out what happened. That's what I said, right? And that's how we need to start thinking about these things. Not every single police officer. I mean, at the end of the day, this is why I was saying I don't want to do whataboutisms. At the end of the day, the family was supposed to step in before the police officers even got there. Period. So, boom. But I just wanted to mention that LeBron took a whole tweet down. And rightfully so. We got to be more responsible. Got to be more responsible. Anyway, once again, there will be no Tonight Show tonight. I'm sorry about that. And I'm not sure if there's going to be a morning show tomorrow, but we are going to have, we are going to be in Philly on Friday. So once a month, as everybody should know, we have like 2 or 3 days where the show's a little bit messed up. These are those 2 or 3 days. All right? Just so y'all know, I'm not going nowhere. If you see all content stop getting posted, it's because these are those 2 or 3 days. That being said, so nobody has anything. Y'all don't have. Big Star, your message was deleted by the Google moderator team. I don't know what you wrote. Text me what you wrote. Can you text me what you wrote? Can you DM me what you wrote, Vix? I want to know what you wrote. I'll say it out loud, depending on what it is. Let me know what you wrote. Google moderated her view. Somebody's in here flagging Vix. I don't know. Or she just got moderated. I don't know what's happening. Let me be quiet. Also, shout out to all of the chicks that just started following me. I don't know what that's about. But shout out to all of the females that started following me on IG. Can you text me the thing you tried to text, please? I want to know what it is. I did not see part 4 of Quando's interview yet. I'll check it out. I'll see what I see about that. I didn't see it. Let's see what IG post we put up yesterday real quick. I didn't see it. Yo, did y'all hear about, hold on. Did y'all hear about David Chauvin's attorney? Somebody flagged that. Try it again. Try it again. Somebody flagged that. I told you, somebody flagging you to try to make it so that you can't put that up. Try it again. Let's see what happened. So check this out. Don't write it the same exact way. So check this out. Listen. This dude's attorney, David Chauvin attorney, went into an actual courtroom and said, I don't know the context to this, but he did say that aliens invaded Derek Chauvin's body and caused him to kill George Floyd. Could we take this guy's license? If unless he was saying like that hypothetically or some shit, could we get this guy's attorney like law license? We need that guy's law license. He needs to get the hell up out of here. We need him out of here. We need him out of here. Check this out. Listen closely. Yo, they deleted your message again. I told you, they flagging you. Write the message differently. Write it differently. I'll play it. Write it differently. Somebody's flagging you. Where's Queen Shah at? Boom. Let's see if that one stays up. Somebody's flagging you. I told you. Hold on. I think I got this. I got it. Watch. I'm gonna play it. If I got it, I'm gonna play it. Damn, they just they flagging the hell out of you. I'm gonna go have a. I'm gonna go try to have a talk with some Google people. Do me a favor, just put Cash App. Hold on. Hold on. I don't think they're trying to stop that. I think they're trying to stop her from putting Cash App. I'm going to see if I put it, could it also be cut? I'm curious. I might have to just start doing it myself. I just want to see if they're going to cut Cash App. Let's see what happens. Ooh. Nothing to stress though. I mean, I literally could just put Cash App up on the screen at any time I want. Hold on. Put up preferred guest. There you go. I got the Cash App up on the screen, so I'll leave it there from now on. Hold on, I might have the shit where he say something about the aliens. Hold on. I think I got it. I could have swore I posted it. I couldn't believe he said this shit. How I feel about the current state of the affairs with the world, in the world. Be a little bit more specific if you don't mind. High News says LeBron is one of the most vocal NBA stars ever. Never seen Jordan speaking about. First of all, there have been more vocal NBA stars. All right, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I believe. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was out there with. He went into actually the summit. But I get your point. He's extremely vocal. Shout out to that. But let's not say he's the most vocal. In this time that we living in, without a shadow of a doubt. But Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was extremely vocal. Homeboy, the center for the Celtics that they got all of those championships. His name escapes me at the moment. So there's been other extremely vocal NBA sports leaders. And that's what a lot of the people that want to keep us suppressed are scared of. Because a lot of the movements were made in history when some of our most famous all admins break all the rules and just make your day harder. Wars, UFO, economy. Yeah, that's not being specific, but yeah, I hear you. So LeBron is one of the most vocalists. I don't think you meant to say it like that. NBA stars ever seen Jordan about killing people in Jordan's era. Let's go, champ. No, Jordan didn't speak up about any of these things. Bill Russell, thank you. The business. Bill Russell, extremely headstrong in the efforts to prevent, speak on racial injustices in America. Preferred guesses for 50 plus years, they say aliens are fake. Now they shoving aliens down our throat. Wake up, people. First of all, just so we could be clear, an angel would be alien to the planet, just like a demon, right? So if you believe in God, then you should believe in aliens, right? Because an angel would be alien to us, correct? Right? Tell me where I'm wrong. An angel would be alien to us, correct? So if you believe in God, you should believe in angels, and if you believe in angels, then you should believe in UFOs. Just so we can be clear. So these things, you know what I'm saying? You got to understand, a lot of time when we're told to not believe in something, or not to believe that a thing exists, you know, take it to, why the fuck can I move this thing? A lot of times that we're told that a thing don't exist or whatever the case is, what we have to take into consideration is, I don't know why they don't let me move this one thing right here. They just won't let me move it. They let me move every damn thing else. Whatever. What you have to take into consideration is, what up, Brooklyn Banger? Everybody say what's up to my brother-in-law. What you have to take into consideration, they just flagging you, Vix. There's nothing you can do about it. They just flagging you. You know what it is. I'm not even gonna text you. They just flagging you. Jealousy's a bitch. Preferred Gress says, I agree. I believe that they are angels and demons. I believe that they are real. I don't think they're flying around in crafts. How would you know what an angel or a demon would be doing? You don't believe they're flying around in crafts because of the preconceived idea or notion that you've already been given about what an angel is? We don't know what an angel is. We don't even know if an angel has wings or whatever. We don't know. We don't know any of those things. We don't know what an angel looks like. We know an angel could look just like us. We don't know what a demon looks like. A demon could look just like us. You're talking about preconceived notions of what an angel and demon is painted to us by our Bible. Right now, if you give somebody from biblical times a cell phone, what you think they're going to think a cell phone is? You feel me? So you can't say that, you know, an angel wouldn't be flying around in a spacecraft, a craft of some kind that us with our limited intelligence will call a spacecraft. No, I hear you saying they're telling us what angels look like. Now you're just being argumentative. My point is they're telling us what angels look like dependent on their ability to be able to describe something. Right? They're still using their ability to be able to describe something, correct? Correct? That's all I'm saying. They're still using their ability to be able to describe, unless you think that Jesus here was really made of wool. Unless you think that Jesus' skin was really bronze, right? They're just using their ability to be able to describe a thing. If you're going to take it literal to the point where you're going to say that, take it literal like what you're describing, if we're going to take it literal as to the way that you're describing it, then we mean that Jesus' hair really was made of wool, and that his skin actually was bronze, right? And when he spoke, a literal trumpet came out of his mouth, right? Y'all know how a trumpet sounds? You think that's literally how Jesus' voice sounded? Shout out to Kendall P, becoming a part of the BBN gang. Think that's how his voice literally sounded? They're just using their ability to be able to describe a thing, which was translated from a whole nother language. Right? Tell me where I'm wrong. Once again, we have never seen an angel. And just because an angel could fly, if they could fly, why wouldn't they still also use crafts? We can all run, right? But have you ever gotten on a bike? We could all walk, right? But have you ever gotten on a car? There's people that could swim, right? But sometimes they be in boats. I don't understand what's so hard to... I don't understand. I don't understand. Shout out to you, though. I don't understand. DSCN says, there's no way you could possibly be alone in the universe where every star is a potential galaxy. This is what I'll say. Somebody said reasons like this is why I'm an atheist. Okay, but check this out. Whether we realize it or not, right? So if I don't believe in a car, does it mean that the car don't exist? If I don't believe in a car, does it mean that the car don't exist? That's a whataboutism. But the actual point is, when somebody says to me that they're an atheist, I say, okay, that's your right. I'm not even going to argue with you. Shout out to that shit. That's between you and, whatever. I don't have no right to tell anybody to believe in anything. So shout out to you. I'm not going to be here browbeating the Bible to you. Don't browbeat atheism to me. That's not even a conversation I wish to have. If you don't want to believe in the Most High, I don't think you should have to. That's a fact. You got it right. Shout out to Rude. Don't nobody see them Dots Jones with the $10 drop. Who's next? Rude Jones just pulled up to the saloon. Who's next? Anu says, metaphorically, and when the Bible was wrote, the 66 books, it was explained in their understanding. You have to look in a different perspective. Absolutely. Do you notice that usually when somebody tries to disprove the Bible, they use the perspective of now? So that's why I'm usually like this when people be trying to tell me that thing ain't possible, and I'm busy there sitting there like, you do know that they used like, how was they supposed to explain these things? Like, they're using verbiage and they're using communications in which we probably don't even use anymore. Think about do people still run around saying that's the bee's knees? No, people don't run around saying that. You understand what I'm saying? And that was just fucking terminology that was used in the 60s. 50s or the 40s or whatever the fuck that was. Imagine terminology that was used 2,000 years ago. Translated from one language to another. So I'm not going to browbeat nobody on it, because you're not supposed to. What up, Brooklyn Banger? Everybody say what's up to my brother-in-law. I'm not gonna browbeat nobody on it. You're not supposed to. Shout out to P from Jersey with the $5 drop. The to drop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? I didn't say you disrespected, and I also didn't speak to you like you disrespected. So whatever you want to, however you want to take that. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? So however you want to take that. I didn't take it as disrespect. What the fuck? You ain't disrespected me. You chose to be atheist. You got a right to be atheist. You got a right to have 8, 9 different religions if you want. Who am I to tell you what you should be doing? What the hell? You okay over there? The drugs? Maybe it's the drugs. Shout out to Prince to a beer with the $5 drop. He said, petty. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Nobody smacking haters but me. Nobody is smacking them. Shout out to James S with the $5 drop. He says, here's a LeBron flop drop. Okay, what did the 5 figures? And then this boy, James S might be the hater. Say to the face. God damn it, man. I don't know why you hate LeBron so much. You must have met him, had a problem. Oh, I said brother-in-law? Whoops, that's my brother, y'all. That's my blood brother, not my brother-in-law. So, my fault, banger. Because PQ Mommy be here all the time, and that's my sister. Shout out to Queen's Crisis Black. Says, I love to call in on this topic, but dang, it been literally sneak listening to Morning Coffee while in another meeting. Don't worry about it, my brother. A lot of these people are sellouts, or what we would consider to be a sellout. You think that if somebody don't have to compromise in order to get to places you gotta go, you gotta compromise sometimes. Sometimes you gotta compromise in order to be able to help other people. That's a fact. Let me tell you about some shit that happened last night. What up, Nathans? It's much love. Let me tell you about some shit that happened last night. So, I go outside. It's late. I'm just gonna say I went outside. So I walked somewhere and I'm coming back and I seen a young lady in the cut. I think it's a young lady. I'll tell a whole nother story in a minute. But I think it was a young lady in the cut, right? She was kind of like laying on her bag. She looked pretty comfortable. Like this was the thing that she does. So I walked past her. And as I'm walking past her, I'm like, should I ask her if she needs some assistance? But I'm going to keep it a stat. The area that I'm in has I don't want to snitch. The area that I'm in, not everybody you see is just out there. There's people out there. I don't want to say a certain thing, but the area that I'm in, not everybody is looking for the type of help that is genuine help. Some people are just looking for a quick pick-me-up, if you get what I'm saying. Shout out to Everett Gilchrist with the $10 drop. Who's next? Eric Gilchrist. I don't know if that was a double slap or not. So I saw her, and I'm walking down the block. I walked past that first. So I'm about to turn around, and I'm like, damn, should I ask her if she needs something from the store or something? Does she want something? Like, I was like, you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? And then while I'm doing this, I'm busy thinking this might be a trap. Yo, I'm just like, you gotta understand, man. People cross me, like people did me dirty a lot. So I'm busy thinking this might be a trap. So I turned around and I walked back to the hotel. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wanted to turn around and help her, but I'm like, this might be a trap. Somebody might be trying to set me in the trap. Preferred guess is comprising. I'm assuming it's compromising. Is expected. Compromising your morals, no excuse unless your life or limb. I'm not saying anybody is compromising anything. I'm just saying that it comes with compromise. I'm not saying what somebody is compromising. People like to accuse me of assuming all the time, right? But I don't think I assume as much as some of y'all in the chat. I don't think I assume close as much as to some of y'all in the chat. I think I hypothesize, which is totally different from assuming. Just so we could be clear. Assuming is just thinking a thing, basically. Hypothesizing is taking actual information. Taking that information and coming to logical conclusions based on actual information. Not just hypothesizing. Oh, somebody said opinion. You know you know what they trying to get, Kate. I'm not reading your comments no more. Have all the opinions you want. You trying to start an argument with me. I'm not doing it. Not reading your comments no more. I didn't say anybody was accusing me of anything, just so we could be clear. I'm not reading no more of your comments. That's it. We're not doing this. Ever. We're not doing this. Ever. I don't care. Ever. That's how I'm doing it from now on. When somebody come here, try to get into some random argument with me, start talking about opinion, I'm just not reading your comments ever again. Anyway, The business says making an educated guess off of facts given. Yeah, that's what I do. People be like, yo, you assuming. And I'm looking like, I can't be the only person that went to school. You're not falling for this shit, are you? What the fuck? You falling for this shit? Somebody flagged our channel, most likely, and flagged those comments. Wait, hold on. When was the last time y'all was able to put links? Let me do something real quick, and then I'm going to see if it works. Hold on. I'm going to do something real quick, and tell me if you could post them after I do this thing. I got blocked links up. I unblocked links. Try now. Try now. No, we have a new thing now where we don't read those. Anytime anybody tries to take words that I'm saying and screw them up, I'm always going to assume it's an argument. Anytime anybody tries to take my words and try to make me sound like I'm saying something I'm not saying, I'm always going to assume you're trying to start an argument. 100% of the time. Alright, I did a thing. Oh, still got deleted. Don't worry about it. Whoever that is, they're not going to be here every day. I'm not upset over it, by the way. For everybody that don't know, Bree and Vix is trying to post links to do drops. So YouTube is blocking those links that they're trying to post. So what you can do is you could just drop something to the Cash App, because YouTube doesn't want to let those links come through. Shout out to YouTube. So nobody ain't say nothing about nobody's opinion. Once anybody comes in here and use that word, you already know they trying to argue. Not doing it. Shout out to you. Not even mad at you. Don't even care. But I don't want to be a part of it. I'm not kicking you. You could have all of the random whatever you want in the chat. I'm not engaging you no more. That's it. Just so we can be clear. Nah, we're not doing this. With that being said, yeah, that shit was crazy. Everybody remember, turn green. Come Monday, I'm not reading comments that aren't from somebody that's green. I'm not reading any comments out loud from somebody that's not green. Come Monday. It costs $1.99. If you can't spend $1.99, what the fuck am I doing reading? You can't spend $1.99 over 30 days. What am I doing reading your comments? In all honesty, all fairness. Let's get to the show. Excuse me. I will say this much about the NBA though. I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. The Google moderators don't delete when people come in here talking crazy, but they delete when my own team tries to put up shit saying support the channel. Shout out to Google. Not a real shout out. Somebody could come in here, curse somebody out, say all the effed up things in the world, but if you come in here and try to be supportive of the channel, Google gonna block you. Shout out to Google. There's nothing I can do about that. Come on, what y'all want to discuss this morning? I mean, I'm open-minded. What y'all want to discuss? Vicstar, you don't have to. I know you're having fun doing this shit, but you don't have to keep. But you can keep doing it if you want. I don't care. Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App. Let's tell Google, you know, we appreciate the platform, but we don't like what you're doing right now. I was supposed to reshare that. I better reshare that today. Yeah, I don't know what Google's doing. I don't even care. I don't really watch the Kevin Samuels guy. I'm going to explain. I don't think Kevin Samuels has bad advice, by the way, just so we can be clear. I think a lot of the shit that Kevin Samuels says is actually correct. I'm going to give you an example. I think the shit that Kevin Samuels says is actually correct. I'm going to give you an example. Kevin Samuels said, one of the problems that we have is that all women think that they're dimes. Right? And I'm going to say it like this. That's not the way that you talk to somebody. All due respect. That's not the way that you talk to somebody. Kevin Samuels would be like, all women thinks they dimes. They not. You in 6, ma. Look. If you not a dime to yourself, I don't know what to tell you. If you don't think you a dime, I don't know what to tell you. Right? You should think that you're a dime. You should think highly of yourself. You should not think, oh, I better go settle. You shouldn't think that. You should think that you are capable. You should think that you're pretty. If nobody else is going to think you pretty, you should. Perfect example, right? One of the main reasons why I don't get haircuts is because I'm handsome as shit. I'm not saying that as a flex. I'm not like, for real, for real. I got photos of myself. Hold on. I'm not saying that as a flex or nothing. I'm saying that as a matter of fact. Like, here go a close-up picture of me. I'm handsome for real. And this is not even me shaved. This is just some halfway decent lighting with a more of a shave than I have right now. I'm handsome as shit, and you can see my work on the walls because I used to have all my work on the walls and shit. I'm handsome for real, for real. You feel me? So my point is this: we supposed to think highly of ourselves. When you are just jumping out of the bed, of course you're not a dime. But when you go put on whatever you got to put on, you get yourself dressed up, you're about to go step out of that house. Can you get there? Can you get there? Because I don't think it's with how you look when you at your base. I think it's how you look when you're ready to go. You understand what I'm saying? Can you get there? Because that's the society that we live in now anyway. Can you get there? Okay, after you just took a shit, you don't look like a dime. When you on the toilet shitting, you don't look like a dime. When you just woke up in the morning out of bed, you still got the crust in your eye, you don't look like a dime. But when you go throw your clothes on and put your makeup on or whatever the fuck you wearing, part of my language, or whatever you doing, where you at then? So I don't like the way he talked to people, but I don't think he's wrong. A lot of people think that they're dimes, but I don't think that that's a problem. I think that you should. I think that you should think that you're attractive. I think that you should have positive outlook on yourself. Now, what I think he was trying to explain was when he was talking about this is unreal expectations. That's the thing he was trying to discuss. I just don't like the way that he just brought it up. Should we worry about unreal expectations? Absolutely. Some people got unreal expectations. Hold on. I just pulled up any old picture of me, by the way. I can't find any of these fucking photos. This shit is retarded. You understand what I'm saying? Like, people got unreal expectations. I get that. I'm 100% on your side with that. I get it. Damn, I got mad photos of people. This shit is retarded. Hey. Who this? Hey. Who was this? This was had to be on Thanksgiving. I mean on happy holidays. I think that was on. Who is this? Why don't I follow her anymore? Did she just disappear? Hold on, I need a second. No, I still follow her. Why do I not post her? Oh, that's why I don't post her. Most of our pictures are naked. Damn, she's fine. Point being is that can you get there? That's the point. You understand what I'm saying? So, can you get there? I think most women can easily get to a 7. Easily. I don't care how you look. I don't care if, generally speaking, people disrespect you and call you a 2. I think the average female can easily get to a 7. And I think the majority of females can get to a dime. Who else seen them jump offs on Instagram when they have no makeup on and then they put on the makeup and they're like, the sorcery! Like this bitch is out there tricking everybody. Like, yeah, because you didn't expect that she could get herself to a dime. But I do think it's the unreal expectations. And I think that females just in general have unreal expectations on men, and men have unreal expectations on women. And sometimes we got unreal expectations on ourselves. You got a lot of dudes out there that don't got nothing to offer, but they want the flyest chick in the spot. Natural dimes are rare as shit. That's a fact. I am tired. Natural dimes, women that can have no makeup on, no body enhancements, nothing. Absolutely, I agree with you. I'm not doing this, Bree. I agree with you. I'm gonna agree with you. A natural dime, a woman that could have nothing going on herself, nothing, zero, no makeup, no body enhancements, and she a dime. That shit is rare. I agree, but I'm saying that you can get there. You know how a lot of women are becoming dimes now? They going to the gym. They already pretty. They going to the gym. And they working it out. Tell me where I'm wrong. Tell me where I'm wrong. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Listen. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Listen. About 10 or 15 years from now, There's going to be a lot of females who had the enhancement, and I'm not knocking nobody, that had the enhancement, but for whatever the reason was, they wasn't able to keep up maintenance. And they're going to wish they never did the enhancement. And there's going to be the other females who was hitting the gym, who was working out, and their body's going to be retarded. And that's going to be the big difference. Give it about 10, 15 years. I'm telling you. That's why I keep saying, if you're going to go get enhancements, shout out to that. I'm not knocking you. But if you're going to go get enhancements, you got to keep the shit up. You got to get your maintenance. The best way I could put it is, let's say you got fake breasts, right? That I don't have nothing wrong with any of these things. I'm not knocking anyone. I wouldn't not date a woman because she had enhancements. I wouldn't be like, I don't know, baby, you look good, but those extra parts. I wouldn't do that. I'd be like, wait, first of all, do we get along? That's literally one of the most important things to me. Do we get along? If we don't get along, I don't care how you look. This shit is not going to work. I'm going to have to sit there and talk to you and be around you more than I'm going to be having sex with you. And that's just the way it is. I mean, unless we're literally constantly walking around having sex at all times. I'm going to have to speak with you, be around you, discuss things with you, make plans with you, more than we're going to be having sex. So it's important that we get along. What up, DZ? Shout out to DZ. Shout out to Everett Gilchrist. So it's important that we get along. I'm not doing this with Bree. What are you doing? And we're not doing this with Bree. Don't feed into that. She knows she... The fuck? Just so we could be clear. Shout out to Vic Star with the $4.99 drop. Says, I got these cheeseburgers, man. Cool in the flaggers. Shout out to them. They hate you, Vicks. Also, anybody that's doing drops from overseas, the Cash App, I mean the Super Chat is the way to go. The turnover rate is incredible. The chicks that's getting themselves to the gym is gonna win. And they got chicks that got the enhancements and they're still going to the gym. They're gonna win also. I'm just telling you. But you know, it is what it is. I can't knock shit. What the fuck can I tell you? I post all women, enhancements or not. 9 times out of 10, I'm not posting you because of the way you look anyway. So, I mean, I am, but I am not at the same time. I'm posting for specific reasons. Look, I just want to explain something. This girl was a content creator. This girl was a content creator, y'all. I wouldn't be surprised if the people that came over there and wanted to fight her because they was jealousy. It's all jealousy. They was just haters. I mean, I don't know, but there's a good chance that the people that went over there to go fight this little girl, look, she a little girl. The people that went over there to go fight this little girl, they was most likely just haters. The same thing, exactly like those people that pull up in here, just haters. Jealousy. Envy. I just want to put a baddie up on the screen real quick. What the fuck, yo? What the fuck? Let's go another one. What the fuck? Just want to put baddie up on the screen. Yeah, that's all. Same people, same type of people, same type of energy. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. We are gonna have to end on time today also. Not for nothing. We're gonna have to end on time today because I have moves that I have to make, so we're gonna have to end on time today. I'm not gonna be able to keep the show going extra long like sometimes we like doing. You know what we might do though? We might go live on IG today, so keep your IGs open. Make sure that you follow both the BBN and Jack Frost on IG. We might go live on IG in these next couple of days, especially when we go to Philly. We might go live. I gotta be careful. So we go into Philly. We're not gonna be back around here until probably this weekend. I don't know. Maybe we stay in Philly at night. I don't know. It depends. We're gonna see what happens. And guess what we buying today? Guess what I plan on buying today? I'm not even gonna tell you. I gotta tell y'all so y'all can pull up. We are going to be getting our fucking radio show off of the ground, y'all. Radio show should be up by next week. Because all I needed was some equipment that we're going to be purchasing today. I'm going to tell you something about Jack Frost. Like, not for nothing, every single thing I've ever done on this channel so far, with the exception of a couple of things here and there, because it has been you guys. Every single thing that we've done on this channel, the money, I've spent the money. I have like people that, you know, promote with us or whatever. But it's been money that came straight out of our pockets. Every single thing we've ever done on this channel. And that comes from you guys. Pulling up to the Cash App. Pulling up to this PayPal. I just want to say that. I have a ton of ideas. What up, D Candyman? I didn't even see James S.'s comments because I don't know what he's doing right now. I wasn't reading the comments. Sometimes I don't read the comments. I think I missed it. I missed it. So I missed it. Sometimes I miss it. No Tonight Show tonight. I want to apologize about that. We got a lot of stuff that I'm gonna have to do today. I gotta get out of here today. I have to go do a whole thing. I gotta go somewhere to go do a thing. I gotta go somewhere because I gotta go do a thing. So there will be no Tonight Show tonight. We plan on being in Philly tomorrow. I gotta be in Philly early tomorrow, so I don't know if there's gonna be a morning show. Copy. Gotta be in Philly early tomorrow. Well, not early, in the middle of the day, but I gotta leave here early. I don't know. I gotta get ready. So we gotta get up out of here. And I don't like rushing. I'm happy to see that my admins are having a good time today. I don't know exactly what you guys are doing, but enjoy yourselves. I don't know if I'm going to be able to have the Tonight Show in the morning. I got one more thing that I'm about to add to these. One more thing. Yeah, no Tonight Show. D Candyman said, finalizing my release for us. Everything we talked about is still in the works. Added some pieces for you to interview. Okay. If y'all haven't been noticing the 3 videos that we put out yesterday, notice this about the 3 videos we put out yesterday. That's a new way of advertising that we will be doing in the future. So watch the, especially people that want to advertise with this channel, look at the 3 videos we put out yesterday. See the beginning of the video specifically. That's new advertisement that we're bringing to this channel. I post like crazy, or I've been posting like crazy on IG. Like crazy, I've been posting on IG. Like crazy, I've been posting on IG. So yeah, we've been promoting. What up, Salty Sacks Creation? Did they dub Vix on her last one too that she put? They be just dubbing all of Vix's comments. Oh shit, they did not dub Vix here. I guess I'll start posting it because I don't think Google is going to stop me from posting it. So I'll start posting it, and y'all could just call out, do drops to the Cash App, and I'll just start posting all the links right in the beginning. But I do have an idea of a thing that I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you something real quick, right? Believe in yourself. You know who needs you to believe in yourself more than anything? The rest of the world. Because you don't never know the thing that you're going to do that's going to change everything. You're never going to know. There might be a thing that you do that changes everything. So believe in yourself. Let me see something real quick. Don't let people tell you you don't know what you're doing. Don't let people... Everything's going black for a second, y'all, because I need to do something. So everything's going black for a second. Don't let people tell you you don't know what you're talking about. Believe in yourself. Okay, that's what the problem was. Okay, so this is why that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna every time. Okay, there we go. There we go. Boom. They're about to probably block that comment. Believe in yourself, yo. I'm gonna explain, man. You don't never know, and this is some real shit. You don't never know what you do that might inspire somebody else. You don't never know the thing that you're doing that the world needs. Like, you might be doing something that the world needs. Believe in yourself. Don't not believe in yourself. Don't let other people convince you that you're not enough. Believe in yourself. You don't never know that thing that you're doing that the world needs. You might be doing something that the world needs. You might be adding something to the world that without you, it wouldn't get there in time. So believe in yourself. Don't let people try to tell you you don't know what you're doing. If somebody tell me I don't know what I'm doing, that's not going to stop me from doing the thing. If somebody tell me I don't know what I'm talking about, that's not going to stop me from thinking the thing. Now, if it turns out that I know what I'm talking about, and it turns out that I know what I'm doing, all that's going to do is make me realize that I have to stay away from this particular individual. That this person, they're not on my level. They couldn't see the thing that I saw, and that's fine. But they're not on my level because they tried to discourage me from doing a thing that they couldn't see. If you come to me and tell me that you plan on doing a thing, even if I can't see it, I think you should do it. Let's see what happens. I might not be able to see it, but hey, do it. Let's see what happens. So don't let people discourage you. You might be on to something that the rest of the world don't know. You know how much we've influenced the world since BBN has been here, we've done a lot of things that have been influential. I'm proud of that shit. I don't give a fuck. If somebody want to say something about we in a hotel, we in a hotel, nigga, what? What? 9 times out of 10, the people that's making fun of me about being in a hotel, do you even pay rent? Think about that. Hold on, the people that's making fun of me about being in a hotel, do you even pay rent? So think about that. A lot of times the individuals that's trying to tell you that you can't do that thing that you think that you could do, that you want to do, they can't even do what you're doing. So don't feel dissuaded. Don't let them dissuade you. They can't even do what you're doing 9 times out of 10. Somebody came here earlier and asked me about some gang shit. You want to know why I don't really care to cover gang shit? Because I was never covering gang shit. I was covering hip-hop. Hip-hop is involved with gang shit. So therefore, I'm covering gang shit some of the times. If I want to go find new artists that haven't blown yet, 9 times out of 10, they're going to be attached to an organization. I like to play new artists when I get the opportunity, but it seems like people want me to pay them for free. So I'll play them once or twice, and then that's it. I gave you a couple of free spins. If you want me to play you more, you got to pull up with some money. That's fair. It's a platform that you want to exist so you could get more visibility. You got to pull up with a couple of bucks. I'll play you. That's fair. You got people that got platforms. I'm going to tell you something. I'm not going to throw no sword on nobody's game, but I'm going to explain to you what somebody did. And I'm not going to lie to you. Personally, myself, I was busy there sitting like, I'm not going to hate on you, homie. You do you. If this is what the people that go to your community want to do, do it. So we used to have, I'm not going to talk about what we used to have. That's not important. It is important, but it's not, you don't need to hear that in order to be able to get the conversation. So there was an individual who was paying, who had people paying them to put videos up on their channel, right? But their channel have 20 people in there. And they don't have no other platform but YouTube. They don't got an IG. They don't got an IG that's popping. They don't got no other platform but YouTube. And there's nothing wrong with that. But they had not even built their platform up yet. I don't even think they was monetized. And they was having people pay them to promote on their channel. But you want to know where they got those people from? They got those people from here. They literally came over here and told people, Jack Frost ain't going to play you on his channel. I play you on mine. But he ain't had nobody over there. So those people, instead of being played over here where they could have got a little bit of visibility, at that point we was pulling in 200 people a day, a show. Easy. So instead of playing their shit over here, they went and played their shit over there where nobody was going to see it. So we just got to be more smart as a businessman. So, somebody took an idea that I had and they decided that they was going to use it. I don't have a problem with that. I have no problem with nobody stealing no idea of mine. You can never do my idea the way that I'm doing it. Not possible. I'm gonna let y'all get up out of here because I have a ton of stuff that I have to get to, and I have to get out of here because I got a place that I gotta go. All I do is watch chicks dance every day. That's like my favorite thing. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, that's like my favorite thing. Watching chicks dance on IG. And watching chicks sing on IG. What up, Hefe? Let's call out these drops real quick, and then I'm gonna let y'all get up out of here. Let me just hit that other app because sometimes that shit don't open. Something will come through and I won't see it. Also, I had a talk with someone in our team. We had a talk. I'm not calling out $1 drops anymore. There's a reason. I appreciate them. And if you want to send them, keep sending them. I appreciate them. But we're not calling them out no more. And there's a reason. I had a talk with my team. And I'm going to go with their advice on that particular topic. I just want to be clear on that. I don't want nobody to feel like, oh man, I did a $1 drop. Jack ain't called me. There's a reason. All due respect. But definitely appreciate it. And if you want to continue to send them, you can continue to send them. I'm going to also assume that if somebody is sending a $1 drop, maybe they not sending it in order for me to be able to say their names also. Shout out to James S. with the $5 drop. Shout out to Vic Star with the $4.99 drop. Shout out to Rue Jones with the $10 drop. Shout out to P from Jersey with the $5 drop. Shout out to Prince to Amir with the $5 drop. Shout out to Everett Gilchrist with the $10 drop. Definitely appreciate you guys. I appreciate everyone, whether you like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate when you just pull up to the chat. All of this shit is the type of shit that make my day. Don't let nothing confuse you. I like my bubble. Sometimes I know I gotta venture outside of it, but I like my bubble. I like my little insulation, my insulated area. I need to invite people in more. This is a fact. But I'm an introvert. Like literally, I'm an introvert, and I like my bubble. Now the reason in which why I'm saying this is because what we have to understand is not everybody can be who we want them to be. Some people are just a thing. Some of the most talented of us are some of the most publicly shy people you're going to come across. Some of the most talented of us, some of the most gifted of us. It is not for everybody. We spend so much of our life being not for everybody that we just sometimes get to a point where we just come to an understanding of that. I'm not for everybody. I'm fine with it. So please don't decide that you don't fuck with me because I'm not for everybody. Decide you don't want to fuck with me because I actually did a thing to you. How about that? Because I actually said something, did something. Not because, you know what, that guy, he's kind of shy to the public. I actually got a pretty good reason to be. Not for nothing. I'm an introvert. Shout out to all introverts out there that look like extroverts because they're so talented that the shit is just spilling out of their fucking pores, that are so gifted at a thing that you can't even tell. Shout out to all of us. I appreciate y'all for allowing for me to talk with y'all every day. You guys are the real heroes. You guys are the real champions. I'm just a guy that's up here saying things. Yes, I know a lot of the things that I say turned out to be pretty accurate. when you talk about something that's in your wheelhouse often enough, you're gonna hit grand slams. Logic is in my wheelhouse. So whenever we're having a discussion about anything, we're talking about it from a logical standpoint. I'm gonna sound like I'm pretty intelligent. My intelligence is probably average at best. Actually, I did an IQ test, and I'm triple digits. Shout out to that shit. But with that being said, I think average is like 90 or something like that. Like the average intelligence is like 90. I'm triple digits though. That's a fact. I had to take an IQ test because I was going for a MICA license. I was getting in fucking what do you call that? I was getting a promotion at the job that I had before I came here, basically, and I had to go take a test. And one of the tests that you had to take was intelligence test, and I'm in the triple digits. And with that being said, some of us is just to ourselves. When you're an individual that is an introvert and somebody is stalking you, that feels different than when you're not. You understand what I'm saying? It just feels different. All right, DM me. DM me. I'm not gonna be able to talk right now though. As soon as we get off of this, I gotta get to some stuff. But I'll call you when I get the opportunity. Don't be ashamed to be you. There's points in my life where I just don't question. Like, I'm just so free-spirited. And that's what you guys see. And that's what you guys love. When I'm being free-spirited Frost. You guys love that. That's the part of me that you love. And I hope to bring that force to y'all a lot more in the future. But I get it. With that being said, we're going to get up out of here. I don't really have a closing today. I just want y'all guys to love each other. This is important. It's important to love each other. It's important to be there for each other. It's important. Not just because the other person might need support, but we need to do good in the world. It feels good to do good. I think that's kind of like what's the drag on me right now, because I feel like every time I go do something good, something fucked up happened to me. Keep it a stack. Every time I go do something good, something fucked up happened. I just don't think I'm doing enough good in the world right now. At least I'm not doing as much good as I would like to do. I need some wins that don't turn around and bite me in the ass. I need to be able to get some of these knives out my back. I need to be around people who appreciate me and not just being around because they want me to either post them on YouTube or IG or something. I got people mad at me because I won't post them. Same people that don't share any of my posts. Mad I don't post them though. Think about that for a moment. And it's okay. I'm not even mad at you. Honestly. But I got people pissed off at me because I don't post them. They don't post me. They might post me once in whoever how long. I'm a whole media website that needs as many people posting me as possible. I need as many posts as possible. I got people mad because I don't post them. And at the same time, they don't post me. With that being said, shout out to Beatz and shout out to Queen Sha. Shout out to everybody, but I'm saying shout out to Beatz and shout out to Queen Sha. They got BBN fan pages, and they're doing a great job. I appreciate them. I appreciate everybody, because don't nobody got to do anything. And I know how I feel when don't nobody do anything. So I appreciate y'all. And I feel bad that I didn't turn around and help that girl last night, but it looked like a trap. It looked like somebody placed her there. And then on top of that, she could have just, I don't know what the situation was. Maybe I turn around and go over there and try to like have a conversation with her, and the next thing I know, somebody woke up behind me, and then that's the end of my life. Maybe I go over there and I talk to her and I try to be nice to her, and then the next thing I know, she say that I'm trying to, I don't know, rape her or some weirdo shit. What up, Liberty Hazelton? I just didn't trust the situation. And I'm probably going to think about it forever, because I think about every mistake that I ever make. Real mistakes, not fake mistakes. You can't tell me I made a mistake and I'm going to think about that shit. I'm probably going to think I did the right thing. If you try to tell me I made a mistake, I'm going to be like, you know what? That motherfucker's a hater. I probably did the only thing that was worth doing. With that being said, I'm going to get up out of here. I'm just talking at this point. I just want to share with you guys. Sometimes I just want to share. Are y'all sharing with y'all loved ones? Share with your loved ones, man. I just want to share. That's it. I get like that. If you're in a relationship with me, you would never have to worry about what I'm thinking. I'm going to tell you. $100%, I'm going to tell you. Communication is the key. With that being said, let's go do something good for, some loved ones today. Let's you know what the good thing we need to do for a loved one today? Communicate with them. I don't know who you live with, but for every individual that you live with, try to get them on a one-on-one today and ask them how they're doing. Find out what's going on in their life and how you can help. See if they need any assistance. See if there's something that you could do that could be beneficial to them. Or maybe something that you are doing that you should probably stop doing. Because it's not that important and you hurting somebody that you love. Let's have that energy today. That energy. With that being said, we got to get out of here, because I just got to get out of here. Literally and figuratively. With that being said, so like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers, let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one.